the youth are under threat. The tobacco industry lures us in with their aggressive tactics, risking our health and future. With the rise of electronic smoking devices, we cannot watch the youth start a lifetime of nicotine addiction.
About 2.8 million youths are currently using any type of tobacco product. Within that, 2.1 are using e-cigarettes. At this point, we do see that e-cigarettes is actually the most popular tobacco product that youths are using nowadays.
In Slovenia, what we're seeing is another epidemic, this time not with normal cigarettes, but it's instead e-cigarettes and different vaping products and other heated nicotine delivery systems that are on the rise, especially the ones that are flavored. The problem is that really actually affects the young people's development because they start using in adolescence where their brain is actually still developing all the way up through college, and that affects their mental function, their memory, their long-term decision-making skills, and so on.
Tobacco use affect the young people in Vietnam both physically, mentally, and financially.
Nicotine addiction is fueled by the tobacco industry, which target marketing strategies. They use attractive packaging, misleading claims about e-cigarettes, and social media campaigns that normalize nicotine use.
Is that tobacco industry is targeting young people, and we have to be really aware of it. And the third one is to make young people conscious about the problem and to know what they are trying to sell.
So in terms of the aggressive marketing that the tobacco industry is targeting the youth with, it would be especially important to really make sure that the TAPS regulations and their implementation are actually up to speed to the techniques that the industry is using. So that means that we need to adapt to all the additional social media services, streaming services, or the additional communication channels that are popping up basically every single year.
The tobacco industry is targeting young people, and it is important that we involve young people in countering the attack from the tobacco industry. Communities are educated on the harmful effects of tobacco, but also brought in the light on the tactics that the industry is using to manipulate young people and to manipulate societies.
Please always involve young people to participate meaningfully in the advocacy and campaign efforts and strategy, especially because we also have the same visions, right? To make sure all of the generations, especially for the young generations, to get their rights to be secure and free from the tobacco industry's interference.
We are the guardians of our own tomorrow, and that is true, but in fact we are the guardians of our today. So we are the only ones who can make our voices to be heard, so we have to speak.
We urge you to stand with us. Make tobacco-free generation possible.